So when you download them, they're going to go into 2 sections. It's going to go into the drums, if there's drums, and also the audio sample section. So for drums, by default, it's going to have this crate here called all Serato packs from here. So I have downloaded, I think, all of them. So I'm going to go to the lo-fi faded. And the way it works typically is the oldest pack that you download is going to start first, and then it's going to work its way down to the most recent. So hopefully you can see that there. Okay, there we go. And I think it's from, right here, lo-fi faded. So you see it's right here, lo-fi faded. I'm going to click on that. So this is the next portion. Important thing, you have these little symbols here. When you see this waveform, it means it's just a one shot. It's just that sound by itself, which you can audition it. If you don't want to hear what's going on, click library preview. You won't hear anything. So sometimes people will have this unchecked and they can't preview what this sounds like. Oh, I can't hear anything. Make sure you click this. If it's purple, you can hear what's going on. Also, shout out to Brown Jewel, super dope producer. She had hit me up the other day regarding in the preview it sounded louder than when she would bring it into here. What I noticed is that when you have it like this is like 100% volume. This is like having it 200%, which is going to sound much louder than when you bring it in here. So if you notice that, bring it down about from here to here, like 75%. You'll be good. Okay. So we have all the one shots. So with this, you can just add them one by one and kind of build your kit how you want to. Drag them in. Now, if you want to load the whole drum kit, that's where these symbols come into play right here. So in this pack, we have 4 drum kits. So all you have to do, grab one and drag it over here to the right. Drop it in. Now you have the kit. They're all there. So I'm going to drop in percussion kit. Boom. All the sounds are there. Oh, appreciate it, bro. So I'll do this one here. Is that making more sense to you? Trinity? Let me know. I want to make sure you're good on that. So again, this is in the drums area. Now, if I want to go to samples and see what that pack has for samples, I go to audio samples, Serato pack. Yeah. So if you drag it to the left, it's just going to do, you know what? I'm going to show everybody because that is a great question because people will run into that problem. They'll put it to the left side and I think it just shows up as just one sound and it's annoying as shit. Let me see. Let me try doing that. So let me clear this here. Okay, if you bring it like that. Okay, it does set it up like that. I just think visually you're unsure if you actually made it work. So if you drag the kit here, it will change it here as well. However, if you just bring one shot, you run into that issue right there. That's the one that usually 90% of people, when they're trying to drag things in, they're like, dude, I tried to bring in something on the drum kit and it created a new track. Oh, no, you're good. No worries. No worries. Yeah, because what'll happen is like, oh, I have this. Okay, I'm going to clear this out. I'm going to clear this out right here. Clear this out right here. So let me clear this. Delete. Oh, no. I guess by default it keeps 1. Okay, so I'm going to load in a kit here. Kit shows up. But then you're like, oh, I want to drag in this finger snap, but you put it here. It creates it as a track. So if you're going to say, if you're wanting to change, say, a particular sound in the kit, don't drag it here. Don't do that. Don't drag it here. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because it won't work.
Get that up out of there, man. That's not nice, man. That's not a good look for you.
I don't know why in that space, Ghostface is just like, nah, get that up out of here. Nah, you got to bring it over here. You got to bring it down here. So now you can put whatever one shot you want. You put it here. Okay, so Trinity asks, can you have an automated beat if you use a custom kit? Appreciate it. I'm trying my best on the handwriting. I don't have the pen tool just yet. Can you have an automated beat if you use? Now, when you mean automated beat, what do you mean specifically on that? You can create a custom kit if that's what you're referring to. If that is, let me know. And also, we're, I guess, trying to figure out where you're from. Just let us know. If you feel kind of weird about it, it's all good. You know, Arkansas, bet. Okay, that's what's up. Thank you for joining, man. Shit, appreciate that. So let's see here. Automated. Okay, so I have a custom kit. Okay, let me delete this. So whenever you create one, oh, I guess I should ask you this question. And to other people as well. Have you ever created your own drum kit and saved it as a preset? If you have, let me know. If you don't, let me know as well. Oh, yes, you can create your own patterns. Yes. So, dude, you're nailing it on the questions. Love it. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. So, I'm going to put in my UK Garage preset of drums here. So this was my preset that I created. So since you say you've done that, you've already gone through step one. What you do is, oh yeah, okay, perfect. So let me actually expand on this kit here. I'm just gonna put a couple other sounds in there. Let's do this. MJ Cole over here. Great questions as always. Love you guys for this. Yeah, it's awesome stuff. So I'm just going to add a couple more things here. Snap. Ding me. Put these hi-hats in there. One there, one there. Let's see here. Let me do UK kick. Put that in there. Put that in there. And then do snare. Okay, snare. Yeah, no doubt, man. Again, that's what I'm here for. Yes. Absolutely. I might just put that, I might make that a shirt. I just might make that a shirt. Yeah, no, this is the way. One of the ways is we want you to feel more comfortable in studio to where you're like, you can really be creative, be like Bob Ross and add all the cool effects that you want. You know, now you can actually like release all the creativity that you got. Now, and you're not fumbling over all the techie stuff. That's really the biggest thing I try to teach people is like, once you learn the techie shit and you already have it in your tool belt, now it's all about having fun. That's the best part of doing this whole thing. You know, the techie stuff that's where it trips up a lot of people because they don't want to deal with it. So now I have everything here. So hopefully you can see. So at the very top of the screen, there's going to be a tab that says Create. Now, it's kind of tough to see on my screen here, but at the very top of your computer, it's going to give you an option to save the deck preset. So you're going to go to File. You're going to go, if you're on Mac, it's going to say Serato Studio on the very far left. File, Edit, Create. Go to Create, Save Deck Preset. You're going to go to that. So from there, you click on that. And it just made it here. I hope it did. If I made 2 copies. Okay, this is the newer version right here. So that's the newer one that I just created. And then you can go to your artist tab, double click, put your name. I'm going to call this one Garage 16 Sounds, because this one had 16 compared to the other one that didn't. So now I'm going to delete this out of the deal. So now when I drag this in, all 16 are there. See that? Right there. Yeah, no problem. So now I'm going to try to create a pattern with this. I got to mute everything else. Just realized that. Oh, mute, 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 mute. These are fun sessions for me. I just get to goof off. Yes. So it also includes when you save the preset. I actually had, this is called Sausage Fattener. It's like a saturator plugin. It looks really funky. You can make the sausage angry if you want. And then this is kind of like a brightener EQ as well. Your gain right here. This was already saved in here. So you can already have effects already applied. Effects already applied, as well as the effect amount as well. Saved to that preset. You just have to make sure before you hit create and save deck preset that you already have these applied and turned on. That's what you have to do first. That's what you need to do. Because if not, it won't show up and you have to add it after the fact. And you might not want to do it like that. So we have that. And then when you create a pattern, let me make a pattern here. Okay, so let's do this here. Boom. Whoops, it's a loud snare. Ooh, I just noticed this is super loud. My bad. Okay, let me bring down that master volume because that was loud as shit. Okay, bring it down to there. Okay. Whoops. Okay, this is going to be a really shitty beat, but it's okay. That's all good. Okay, so say I just have that awful excuse for a beat. So with this one, I'm going to have a tab that says Save Pattern. I know, my apologies. I was like, oh, shit, I did not mean to do that. You're going to click Save Pattern. And you actually have a tab here that says Patterns. And then a section that says Save Patterns. And then this is my goofy pattern that I just made from there. But this is the past one. I can drag that in. And then that's my past pattern that I made before. So hopefully this isn't loud. So yeah, so you can load your own patterns as well. From there, or even since you have them saved, you can go to User, click on the tab, and these are like my patterns that I've made in the past. So there's the crappy one that we just did. That's a better house one that I made. Saving patterns, saving patterns. How do you make each beat split? Do you mean within the section of this scene here? Or, yeah, I'm trying to figure out the best way. Each beat splits. Oh, as far as like up here as well? Yeah, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure out how you're explaining it from there. Now, as far as saving patterns, does that make more sense? Or have you, or at least have a better idea from that? You know what? Let me open up a project too. Maybe if you see like a full project. I was actually working on a edit of a song for my buddy. Oh, you know what? Let me save this. Let me save this real quick because I have all these vocals here. Okay. Save project as... Not that one. Here, studio. Yeah. So David goes, I noticed that you didn't EQ the I didn't do it just yet. I was just trying to get the vocals like balanced volume wise, but then I would go back, listen to it in context of with the track and see if I have to bring up certain frequencies more. That's kind of like my step 2 and 3. Let me go into Serato Projects New, and I'm going to call this 41 Beats Rap. I'm going to send it to him. He's going to laugh his ass off. Okay, so let me open up this. So shout out to Mo Drinks. Let's see here. Like each singular beat, like one snare. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can understand. Okay, let me bring this here. On process vocals, yeah, I can do it like because I did that in this example here. Okay, so to give you context on what I did, I'm gonna go ahead and play the actual song of this. It's from my homie Mo Drinks and his hip hop group. He said, "Hey, Gonz, you want to try to make some weird house shit with this?" So I'm like, all right, challenge accepted. Let me figure out what I can do here. So I know I have the, where did I put it? Sorry guys, trying to open this up. Here we go. There we go. So let me play this real quick.
Don't know what you're doing, you don't know what you're doing to yourself. We shed so many tears and pain through the years. They ain't wanna see us make it, but bitch, we still here. You plot and try to stop it, but bitch, we still here. You hate and try to knock it, but bitch, we still here. Bitch, we still here. Bitch, we still here. You plot and try to stop it, but bitch, we still here. You hate and try to knock it, but bitch, we still here. Bitch, we still here. Bitch, we still here. Since back in the day, since my mama was baby girl, you racist crackers would hate. But since you love and hate at the same time, well, say nigga in my face. I know you gotta knock it, and sugar still here. But we made pop and try to stop it. Ooh, baby.
Okay, here's a vocal part here.
Go. Hey, ooh, baby. Ooh, baby.
So I end up using like that female vocal. So let me get the acapella. Here is the acapella. Let me zoom out. So let me play you some of the chops here.
We share some meat.
So there's that.
Tears.
Did an echo on tears.
And pain through the years.
Through the years.
They gave us Section 8. Crooked police investigate. Hey. Oh, baby.
There's that part.
Oh, baby.
So as far as processing that vocal, a bunch of echo, reverb. I brought a bit more of the highs and mids of that particular voice because I wanted that to be a little bit more prominent in context with the song that I did. So let me do the whole shut up now and just play the shit moment. Hopefully it's not super loud. So let me give that a shot. I went crazy on this.
We shed so many tears. We shed so many tears and pain through the years. We shed so many tears and pain through the years.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hold up.
And then when it ended it like that. Yeah, so I took it a very different direction. Or I guess that's what Modrinks wanted me to do. So I was like, okay. He goes, yeah, just do you. I'm like, okay, you open up Pandora's box, bro. That's where I'm gonna take it. Yes. So scene 3, I'll go to scene 3. Again, yeah. Let me know. I'm gonna just play this. So what I'm going to do to make it a little bit simpler or a little bit easier to follow along, I'm just going to solo certain sections. I'm going to solo the drum section because I think this might be what Trinity is asking. So I'm just going to solo this. If there's something that stands out that might help answer that question that you hit me up a little bit earlier about, let me know. As far as what I have sound-wise, the bottom right here is my kick drums right here. So I'm going to loop this. Just one bar. That's my kick. This was a snare. No, this was a hi-hat. This is the open hi-hat. This next one here. That's that. 2 boots and hats. This is a secondary kick. And then this is a clap. So all together, so that was the drums right there. This was, I don't think anything's in this part here. No, nothing in there. This piano is on this sample right here. Let me solo this. Right here. So I did a kind of heavy low pass filter on both of those sounds. Oh, snap, call. Sample. Oh, yeah. I'll go back to it too. Call. So there's that. Hi-hat loop. So I always recommend, if you're stuck on drums and you feel like your drums aren't lively, I add drum loops. And I stack those on top of my main drum kit to give it a little bit more human elements. Another loop there. Another like top loop. Another little kind of drum loop-esque there. So again, when I add these loops in context with each other, it already gives it a much fuller feel. So that's how you can keep stuff interesting with that. This was the sub bass. This was the built-in bass in Serato on the instruments tab. Bass here. This is the Brazzy sub, which is this one here. This is like what it sounds like in just default mode. Just wanted some low end, nothing super insane, nothing super yeah. And then the horns, actually use them in arcade. If you have no idea what arcade is, it's a sampler plugin that has a whole bunch of different kits. So the Passport kit has a lot of like flutes, like South American pan flutes, anything in the woodwind. Shout out to me playing clarinet for middle school through high school. So with this, here at the bottom, each key on your keyboard, you know what? I haven't even gone to keyboard cam yet. Let me go here. Yeah, that's the same. Yeah, same way. That takes a little bit longer, but you know what? You'll have a way better idea of building the exact groove you want. So I would stick to that, David. If you do acquire drum loops, then you can stack them like that. If you don't, start actually building them as like preset patterns. Create patterns of your drum loops and then save those. And then stack them all. You'll save yourself 20 minutes if you do that the first session around. So with this, oh man, I did not zoom this in. My apologies. My production game is suffering a little bit. That's no bueno, man. No bueno. You got to zoom in and show people what the hell's going on, buddy. All right, let me do this. There we go. Okay, perfect. So we're here. You know, let me bring, because I just realized that screen is really tiny. There we go. Now you can see it. So these are like the keys represented on a keyboard. And of course, oh, because I'm down an octave, another octave. I just noticed that's. So now I have like these different sounds. So that's the whole loop of that particular note. I just wanted the little first little hits. So I can create my own little pattern. And then these are the macro effects for that program. So it has like delay, hall reverb, saturation. So I turned those quite a bit up. And yeah, I kind of ended up creating my own little rhythm out of that. So in context of this, I would hold some of them for like a loop. I'm gonna go to scene 4. So a little trick I did, again, I always like to do mutes to kind of keep it flowing. So from scene 3 to scene 4, I didn't want the same drums to happen. So as you can see, it's already telling you, hey, Gonz did some automation like he always does. That's what's telling you in purple right here. So what I did was I muted almost everything so that you can specifically hear these claps. So I just kept that and the sample together. And then I muted the drums so that you can hear the hold up. Yeah, all good. Yeah. So to your point, yeah, if this gets you like hyped to like work on beats, man, you can dip, work on your beats. What I would recommend is if you can actually join my Discord and then just post what you've been cooking up and put it on there. You could do it like that as well. So yeah, man, yeah, that's my only thing is do that. My other thing is just, hey, if I get you inspired, now you can create, have fun. That's what it's all about. Again, you've been asking great questions. Everybody else in the chat's been asking fantastic questions, like big time. I appreciate that. So to the homie last call, I'm gonna go back to the flip that I did. This one don't save because I already have it saved on there. Yeah, join the Discord. You know what? Let me try to put it in the chat because I thought I had it last time in there. And if I didn't, invite. Come on, buddy. You know how to do this. Hold on, I'm gonna put that on there. Oh, so if you don't want the, okay, good question. So, David asked, I just bought the MPK 3. So what you need to do is, thanks Burnt, appreciate that. Burnt put the my Discord channel on there, so if you want to jump on that. So what you need to do, David, is right here, this button right here. You need to click on that. It's called full level. When you have that highlighted, that means you don't have to hit the keys as hard. It has it at automatically 100%. Try that. Give that a shot. That should solve that issue that you have. So let's go back to the flip. And then last call, if you got a question on the flip, let me know. I'll start, I guess I'll play it in context for those just joining us here.
Golden era.
Thank you, Trinity.
Yes, I'm ready. I'm leaving right now. Goodbye.
So yeah, so that's that one. So David asked, doesn't your CPU get heavy with that many tracks? Because in mine, I had a couple of them with Vital and it started glitching out. So Vital can be a little, it could be CPU heavy if you're stacking a bunch of them. What you could do is, I was gonna say if you can record it into Serato as audio. That's one like super niche thing that I would love Serato to do is if I create a bunch of MIDI for the say for Vital, like how you're putting in all your notes, that once you have that done, you can drag that MIDI into a blank little screen. Let me flip this into a blank little section. And then it turns into audio, because if you run everything audio, it doesn't use as much CPU. Right now, I know we're going into a lot of
Computer school.
We're going into computer school right now. Important things as far as CPU and helping yourself out. Do not have a bunch of stuff on your desktop. like actually on your desktop. I try to keep it as clean as possible. I'll probably have like maybe I have 5 folders, but I actually want to get them down to 1. My buddy that I was kind of helping out on his end, he probably had a good 100 folders on his desktop screen. Like the thing was literally covered in folders. And what people don't understand is that is actually all running in the background. So imagine you have 100 folders that each one is like 0.5 or like 1% of processing. So now you're adding like an extra 20% of CPU usage on something that you could have easily just turned into maybe 10 folders. It's all about trying to maximize the efficiency of your computer, regardless of what it is. Okay. Things that you're gonna realize in this whole beat making thing. You're gonna make really shitty beats. Again, let me preface this. You're gonna make really shitty beats. But if you don't make those shitty beats, there's no way you're gonna get to the great beats that you make. It's inevitable. So just know you're gonna make shitty beats alongside making great beats. People are gonna say that your beats suck. Bro, I had people say my beats fucking sucked years ago. Still to this day, some people don't feel it. They're like, you can't make no trap shit, dog. I'm feeling this. Feeling this in this way. But just know, if you're into what you're doing and you constantly, like last call, my beats suck. It's all good. I've learned to accept that. People are going to say your stuff really sucks, but you never know. There's a lot of people in this world, man. Like a lot of people. And people are going to love the stuff that you make. But that's the beauty of it. Everyone has their own taste. You know, I'm sure there's music that you like that maybe I don't like. And there's music that I like that you're probably like, dude, this sucks. I don't like it. But what I don't do is I totally disregard a whole style of music. What I end up doing is I'll take something from it on a technical end, because there's obviously something that gravitates a person to enjoy it. So I used to not be into like trap EDM stuff. Meaning, let me see here. Let me try to pull something up. Like the super heavy trap EDM stuff, because I always thought it was like Transformers in a dryer. It's like I thought it was all that. But then I started hearing one of my homies make that stuff, and I was like, yo, I like that shit. I don't really like this, but I like that. Just like, you know, trap or whatever. There's certain artists or certain producers that I like, and there's some that I don't like. This sub bass that I made, so I'm gonna solo this here. And I wanted to add a little bit more presence to it, so I added the sizzle crusher effect. So if you feel like your bass isn't as present in the track, you can kind of hit yeah. So I have that sub bass here, and then I made a more mid bass, so I went up an octave. So by itself, it sounds okay, but when I put them in context with each other, so now it'll show up more in the mix. if you notice, I created this mute automation where you don't see any more drums here at all. Zero, nada, Nathan. Nothing in there. So it lets me create this kind of tension to go into the next section. So for example, I'll go into the next section. Thanks, Luke. Again, if you're new to beat making, hearing that, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm what the fuck is going on? I don't know what the hell is going on. It's just sounds bending prisms in my head. Too much shit going on. After a while, you're gonna start noticing, you're basically building up your ear training. Yes, exactly. Timbo Daisy boots. So this was the original sample and I filtered it. I made an automation. So automation just means you're telling the program to automatically do something at a certain time. I gotta get a quote from Freddie on Nightmare Joints. I gotta do that. So I created this automation. I'm gonna solo this here so you can hear what's going on. Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm glad I can get you inspired, man. Yeah, keep cooking, bro. Keep cooking. So I just had that filtered. This is the other copy of the sample. Frank in the building. Again, this is a super little chop on here. I added a shit ton of reverb on it, and I did sidechain on there as well. A bunch of it. Gotta crush that sizzle crusher, bro. And I'm going to play the samples. Again, if you're just joining, none of this is scripted. I'm just going to see what's up with this. So here's the first one. Here we go. Whoops. There we go. Oh, shit. I'm just going to go through it real quick. Just little spots. Okay. So we have a bit of an idea there. So there's that one. Do this one here. Okay. I call that kind of style like Americana rock. And there's this one here. Ah, damn it. I hit space. Come on. Why'd you do that? Oh.
E prometida veio a terra toda em flor, a e o céu, esposo do dia, calor e...
Okay, they're all dope. Thank you, sir. But I can't have all three right now. So, okay, let's type it in. I love it. I love the randomness. So, I'm going to type in Celestial Nocturne. Whoops. Totally butchering the spelling on that. Nocturne. Gonna spin the wheel. 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 All right, I think I got it. Okay, so time to spin. Let's go. And I landed on Celestial Nocturne. Gonna use the Celestial Nocturne. Bam. All right, let's go. Let's get this on and popping, dog. All right, new project. All right. Making it interesting. Have any of you guys tried doing the wheel? It's a little. It gets it's a little nervous when you have to spin it. You're like, oh shit, I gotta make that. Okay. Once I load it over here. Okay. So it was Celestial Nocturne. We bring it in. Yeah, it definitely makes stuff interesting. Okay, bring that in there. Boom. Again, big shout out to Stress, giving us some gems as far as like working with an artist, what to do, what not to do. I know Last Call has had his experiences too, with some words of wisdom as well. You know what? Let me put this at 157, so I can just have it under the same tempo as that. Okay. That's dope. Like that little part is a little too busy for me as far as what the idea I have in my head. I could kind of do a filter wub with that. That's a possibility. But again, I typically go for stuff that's not too busy unless what is busy sounds dope as a chorus. Like right now I'm looking at all the piano riffs, the little piano stabs I can take from those. Like that's dope right there. That's dope. Okay, that's all I need right there. That is all I need. Okay. Create a point here. One right there. So right there. Put a sharp right there too. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so let me put this around 90. Yeah, I'm in the bat mode right now. I'm gonna go bat mode. Bat mode. I just got to double that. Let me double that right here. Yeah, bat mode. Bat mode. It makes it even shorter. Let me see if I got your email. I thought you were referring to call on email. Oh, gotcha. I will try to save those for the next one. I'll try to make a remix out of that Survivor one too, and Black Cells on there. Unless I can kind of knock this one out real quick. Let's see. All right, let's get the ideas going, baby. Oops. Oh, that's what I messed up on. There we go. Ah, gotcha. Nice. Change these velocities a little bit. All right, let's see. There's your goddamn baseline call. God damn it. So be check it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so let's record that real quick. Check it. Bam. Okay. Get that there. Check it. All right. Sync that. Check it. All right. So let's filter that. Check it. Check it. Put a little echo on that shit. Put a little echo on that. Check it. 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 There we go. What other shit can I do to make that sound funny or goofy or different? Let's do wider. Put that at, let's say, 75%. So let's play from the beginning, and we got it together. Check it, check it, check it, check it. Sample challenge completed. Yeah, completed.